Okay, got some more news happening. Now that this channel is, out of YouTube jail for the time being, I haven't uploaded a lot of videos on this channel because of strikes. I've been uploading on other channels. So, I guess you could say this is my main channel. I don't know. I got another couple of main channels I upload on a lot too. So, but I'm going to post a link in the description below. I think this needs some kind of awareness going on. Right here in the state of Michigan, we have a redistricting committee. If you don't know, every 10 years they do the census, whatever. Then after that, we get the redistricting process. They try to redistrict the congressional districts and the state rep districts based on, they say, population or whatever. But I got a theory they're doing this to benefit the Democrats, It can work into our favor somewhat. I think the districts are fine. Leave them alone. I don't know if it has anything to do with Mike Detmer dropping his congressional race and going for state rep instead. But somebody needs to take out Elisa Slotkin in 2022. Okay. Oh, is that a threat? No, I said take out in 2022. Meaning, vote out, I have to say that because these idiots would see anything as a threat. Anyway, so I'm going to post a link in the description below. I think it was yesterday. I could be wrong. Maybe it was earlier today. But the Michigan Redistricting Committee or whatever had a meeting, open public meeting, open to the public. Look up Act 276 of 1976, and also look up the Michigan Constitution. Act 276 of 1976, which refers to the Michigan Constitution, it refers to open public meetings, open board meetings and stuff like that. Pretty much no discrimination against medical status, race, religion. Public meetings open to the public. Medical discrimination is real. It's been going on way before COVID, with people getting kicked out of places over a service dog, which is a violation of federal law, by the way. What I seen on video, the 16-minute video I just got done watching, was a man. He is a Warren City Councilman, and his rights were violated. I watched him get assaulted by 3 different police officers, which every one of those police officers should be arrested and charged for kidnapping, false arrest, and assault. And whoever was driving the Detroit police squad car, he needs to be arrested and charged with kidnapping as well. False imprisonment. Basically, what happened is a guy I know, I'm not going to say his name, but he's a Warren City Councilman. You probably know who I'm talking about. He's been in the news before. If he sees this and he wants me to erase his video or put it on private, I'll do such, because I understand I don't want to hurt anybody's case, which I understand, and I'll put it on private, and that'll be that, and which I can respect. So he attempts to go into the meeting, which is the the Michigan Redistricting meeting. They're having a meeting at the TCF Center in Detroit. Let me just say, in the state of Michigan, there is no mask mandate. That was dropped, I think, back in April or May. I don't know exactly. I can't remember. There is no mask mandate in the state of Michigan. There's at least two federal civil rights acts against medical discrimination. That includes masking. And it also includes if you can't take a medical procedure based on religious choice. Now my video is going to get deleted for so-called mismedical information. No, I'm not saying the vaccines work or don't work. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about what the Constitution says and the federal law says based on if you decide to take the vax or wear a mask. A mask is defined as a medical device. Okay? It is illegal to practice medicine without a medical license. That is a 5th-degree felony. I was down at a haircut place in Florida last winter trying to get my hair cut, and the hair salon artist decided to kick me out of her hair salon because I wasn't wearing a mask. And I told her a mask is a medical device unless you have a medical license, which you're violating. It's a 5th-degree felony. I told her that, and she proceeded to said, get out of my shop or I'm going to call the police. Okay, that's fine. I took photos and videos of her shop and I blasted it on social media. And I also reminded her it's a 5th-degree felony. Practicing medicine without a license is a 5th-degree felony. It's a federal felony. Requiring a mask is a felony. It also violates 2 federal civil rights acts as well as 2 federal laws. Because it's defined as a medical device. Right on the back of the box it says this device is not a deterrent for airborne or any virus. It says that right on the box. It's only supposed to be used temporarily for, it's only good for like a half hour and you got to throw it away. So anyway, let's get back on to what I was talking about. So this individual, I'm not going to name, he's a Warren City Councilman. He walked inside the TCF Center to go to a open to the public Michigan Redistricting meeting, Michigan Redistricting Committee or whatever. The officers say you got to put a mask on, and he reads the law, where he doesn't read the law, but he pretty much tells them, about the Open Meetings Act, Act 276 of 1976 under the Michigan Constitution. You could look it up yourself. The police are in violation. The Detroit police, which under James Craig watch, have allowed voter fraud, have allowed all kinds of crap going on. I hate to give credit where credit is due, but in this case, I got to give credit where credit is due. Certain members of Detroit Will Breathe, Black Lives Matter protesters, they were correct when they said that the Detroit police lied. I'm not so sure about putting protesters in the Little Caesars Arena. I don't have any pictures or video evidence of that. That's just word on social media. But I do have evidence that the Detroit police lied about assaulting protesters on the ground during the Black Lives Matter protest and putting people in chokeholds when Detroit police denied it. This was under James Craig's watch. I do have evidence that Detroit police pepper spraying Mason protesters handcuffed on the ground. As far as I'm concerned, that's police brutality. I'm just going to call it what it is. And if I piss off anybody, I'm sorry. That's police brutality. Handcuffed on the ground, and you're kneeling on the neck or spraying them, they're already on the ground and no longer a threat. Okay? That's police brutality straight up. I'm just going to, I've always been against chokeholds. I've always been against kneeing on a neck And yes, I am against no-knock warrants. I'm gonna put it out there. I don't care. But let's not get sidetracked. Anyway, what I'm saying is the Detroit police have lied, have cheated, have committed all kinds of crimes in the past. This is nothing new for them. They are crooked. They are still corrupted. Detroit police corruption goes back years. They also committed what's the right word I want to say? Shit, I'm trying to get my thoughts together. Grand Theft Auto, or Grand Theft, whatever. When they stole Robert Cortis's SUV in Trump Unity Bridge, when he had a false warrant out for his arrest, turns out it was a stale warrant. So that was a false arrest as far as I'm concerned, and they committed vehicle theft. And it started, Robert Cortis was arrested last November over a tail light, or not a tail light, or missing turn signal or whatever. And one of the Detroit police officers I caught on camera laughing, and I took his picture. So, on to what happened at the TCF Center. I think, not sure if it was today or yesterday, I don't know. But anyway, these police officers wouldn't allow Eddie into the meeting, even though it's a public meeting, blocking the public from a public meeting if they did not commit the crime of disorderly conduct and are not causing a public disturbance is a direct violation of the Open Meetings Act 276 of 1976 of the Michigan Constitution. These Detroit officers are in violation of that. They are also in violation of the oath. From my understanding, one of these officers was a sergeant. And the Wayne County Commissioner, I forgot his name, was on scene recording. Do you want a golf clap? I'll give credit where credit is due. I'll give credit to Michael Bodell Films. I'll put the link to the video in the description. You can click on that. My video is going to cut off now. Damn it. Anyway, he was arrested in charge of trespassing. So I hope he sues the piss out of the Detroit police. One of the officers, the one who committed assault, Officer Edwards, badge number 196. This is public information, by the way. I hope he gets charged with assault. He should, every officer involved in this should lose their job. At least 4 officers. The one that drove the car and the 3 that arrested him. At least 4 people need to lose their job on this. And the lady that screamed at the councilman. So at least 5 people, 1 person at the TCF Center needs to lose their job. TCF Center is in violation of several laws. The Michigan Constitution. And they need to be investigated. So just putting the word out there what's going on at the TCF Center. If you decide to go to the redistricting open to the public meeting at the TCF Center, if it's still going on. I'm sure they're going to have more meetings. So, 14 minutes. I had a message come up on my camera here saying that camera's going to cut off. I don't know. Everybody like my sign? Let the truth be known in my sign. Property rights are everything. Socialism is evil. Taxation without representation is theft. Every gun law is an infringement. The ATF, the IRS, and the DHS are criminal gangs and illegal organizations. the state is a mafia. The Detroit Police Department are a criminal gang, and they need to be defunded. Did I just say defund the police? I'm going to piss off a lot of patriots with this, but you don't see me waving no blue line flag, and there's a reason why. Respected the oath of the Constitution. That's as simple as that. If you're mad at what I said, you can hit the unsubscribe button. I don't care. You know, I go around to protests and rallies and I do videos. That's what I do. That's why I'm independent. If you're pissed off about anything I said, hit the unsubscribe button, dislike the video. I see dislikes as likes. They're both gold to me. Leave your nasty comments in the comment section. I don't give a shit. But I'm going to call it what it is. Detroit Police Department are a criminal gang at this point. And that's the way it is.